Hello racers, and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to do a review of a product you probably didn't know you needed from a company you probably didn't know existed. That's right, it's the Pro Level Setup Board System from T-Works. I'm excited to get into see what's into this case, so let's get into the video. So there we go, fun little introduction for the product review. Now this is a Pro Setup Board System from T-Works. Now T-Works is a brand that most hadn't heard about. They sell a lot of tools, bearings, accessories. I checked my toolkit and actually had a little set of tie rod wrenches made by them that I picked up along the way. And while I was researching the setup system, I found on their website that they actually had stadium truck rims. I bought a bag of their stadium truck rims and for two-wheel drive buggy rims. About $15 a bag of them, 8 rims in a bag. So they're actually pretty good quality and pretty low prices. So that's a brand that you might want to keep your eye out for. Now, what is a setup system going to do? Well, what I use for setting up my cars when I'm doing my Mini B series, and I do a lot of setup on the cars, is you need a flat and level setup board. Now you might not have noticed, but this is a glass setup board that I had a friend. He works at TMC Auto Glass. He's the owner. I'll put a link to his shop below. He's in Salisbury, New Brunswick. But for the video I wanted to show, I just had this little glass cutting board, and we can try to put this system on it. But the whole reason for this is to make your setup surface perfectly level. Now you can level it by other means, by putting little shims under the side of your board and such, but I just wanted to have a nice set of adjusters. But having said that, let's take a look in the kit. Now, what the purpose of this is that these will have a little set of feet that bolt on to the side of your setup board. So let's just take one out and take a look at it. You can see here, there's a little adjustment on the side. There's a little piece here for clamping it in. And I like the idea that it's in this nice little case, all made to fit. Looks great. And there's some other little piece. So what I'll do, just give me a few minutes to take a look at this. We'll set it up, and then we'll install it on that little green board, and we'll see how it works. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. So, had a chance to figure out how the setup station worked. I took all the pieces out of the little carrying case. It's got a cute little carrying case, and that's actually why I bought it, because I like to have all my tools put away in their little case so I don't lose the parts. You can see I got one installed on the board up here, and just for this example I put one on each. I kind of triangulated, one on the top, one on each side, and I used the little level to level it up, raised and lowered the sides. And I used my little knife here so you could see exactly how to mount it to your board. Okay, so on the top is a little set screw right here, and you use this little set screw, and you just think of the knife as your board. The set screw goes down and it touches this little, they give you 4 little plastic washers in there. So you put the plastic washer between the set screw and your board, tighten it down, and then to level it, you can see that there's a tube right here, and that tube leads you to the top of the foot, and the top of the foot has a slot in it that you can put the wrench in, and you can see you just kind of turn it and level it. So you'd go around your board, tighten each corner, use your little level to figure out which side is which, and level your board up. Now it does require that you have a board at least as minimum as this thick. So I don't know how big that is, like 3/8 of an inch, maybe 1/2 inch. certainly more than a quarter it seems. These are nice little aluminum part. To get more, I suppose you could just get a new set screw. They look M3, but I think they're an M4, and it's a bit more coarse thread than an M3 screw. I went and I got an M3 screw just to see. So if you had a longer one of those, you could use a thinner material. So there you have it. T-Works Pro Level Setup Board System. You get 4 of these little guys, get a nice little case, you can get this little level, and you can set up your board, get it nice and level, and then you're off to balancing the car with a set of scales or a tweak station or whatever you need to set your car up. So there we go, quick little review of the setup board system. If you like this type of thing, click like. Comment if you have any comments about this video, or if there's a product you'd like to have reviewed. All the products that I have been reviewing to date, I purchased them myself because I think they're useful for me and what I'm doing. But maybe let me know if there's something I should be looking at. And subscribe if you want to see more of these reviews. Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.